It's Monday, November 15th, and you're listening to the Geek News Central podcast, sponsored by GoDaddy.com. Geek News Central is a proud member of the Tech Podcast Network. Have we got a great show lined up for you tonight? A few articles on tap include free images for bloggers. Is Google making our dumb TV smarter? More backscatter madness. And yes, are the white pages finally RIP? Well, got a lot more to cover, and of course, you know what comes next. Strap in. Here it comes.
All right, people, I need a go, no-go for the Geek News Central podcast. Digital archive recorders.
We're go fly.
Microphone.
We're go fly.
Video feed.
Go.
Web browser.
Go.
RSS data stream aggregator.
Go fly.
Interflux Toddism suppressor.
All right. I'm confused.
Host readiness check.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Voice ready confirmed.
The Geek News Central podcast is a proud member of the Tech Podcast Network. If it's tech, it's here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to go. Cue Todd in
5,
Button, who's got the button?
4,
There is no cause for alarm.
3,
Everybody hold on to something.
2,
Just press the button.
1.
Aloha and welcome to the Geek News Central podcast, coming to you as live as it can be from Albuquerque, New Mexico, via the portable Geek News Central studio. Hey everyone, welcome to the show. And of course, my name is Todd Cochran, and I encourage you to get over to geeknewscentral.com. Check out all the great content over there. Of course, check out our archive podcasts available via the podcast link on the website. While you're over there at the website, don't forget to get signed up for our newsletter. The new newsletter contains everything that I'm going to talk about during tonight's show. You should get signed up for that so that you'll get all of the show notes delivered directly to your inbox. That way you'll always know when the show has come out. And of course, the best way to make sure that you never miss a show is to get subscribed to the podcast, either via iTunes, Zune Marketplace, via RSS feed. There's multiple podcatcher apps out there that have us listed on BlackBerry, of course on the Android phone as well. So make sure you're checking us out and getting subscribed whichever way you can so that you never miss a show. Of course, we got both audio and video for the show, so consume us the way you want to. So you'll see the link there at the website at geeknewscentral.com with that content. Of course, I want to give a warm welcome to the Ohana, all of you that are longtime subscribers to the show. Thanks for being here and being part of the family. Of course, if you're new to the show, thanks for subscribing, and thanks for coming out, and of course, remaining a listener of the show. Hey, of course, we have listeners from 178 countries worldwide that tune in, and I want to, of course, welcome them to the show as well. Well, I tell you what, lots going on here, and of course, we're streaming live right now on Ustream. For all of those of you on Ustream, welcome to the show. 2 shows left here in Albuquerque before we go back to the studio, get plugged into all the regular gear there, and I'm really excited about heading home. It's been a long trip here. And the hotel room, my maids are, I'm sure they're just shaking their head because this place is destroyed. But tomorrow my plan is to actually start packing some stuff up and shipping some stuff home. It's been kind of like my virtual office here for the last 2 weeks. But I'm going to be meeting with some of the Ohana here later this week. Look forward to that so that we have a little meet-up here in Albuquerque before I take off. But just think, next week's Thanksgiving. We're right around the corner from that. So talking with my lovely wife, and she has a honey-do list for me that is about this long, fellas. So I think my Thanksgiving weekend is going to be spent knocking stuff off the honey-do list for sure. But anyway, well deserved on my part coming home to take care of stuff at home. Of course, if you're watching us on the Roku or on Boxee or soon to be the Samsung IPTV, make sure you rate our app. Give us a 5-star. We would appreciate it if you do that on the Roku. It helps us out in gaining basically new eyeballs to the channel. So we look forward to you letting us know that you did that. So we appreciate it. Of course, you have feedback on today's show. geeknews@gmail.com. geeknews@gmail.com. Of course, the voicemail hotline is area code 619-342-7365. Hey, longtime sponsor here, GoDaddy. I tell you, they really take care of me, and they'll take care of you too. We had a couple of listeners that had some issues recently. I emailed that off to the head shed there at GoDaddy, and as far as I know, 2 of the 3 issues have been taken care of so far. And so if you ever have problems with any of your hosting or anything over there at GoDaddy, let me know, and we'll make sure we take it up to the management. And that's the beauty about using the products and services through GoDaddy.com. They've got great domains, great dedicated servers, virtual dedicated servers, shared hosting accounts. They got great mailing list software, business applications, you name it, they've got it. And if you're looking to make your presence known on the net, consider GoDaddy.com. And don't forget to use my promo codes when you get to the checkout counter, because really that's what really keeps the lights on. Obviously, I'm paying for a hotel room, so the hotel's paying for the hotel lights. But back in Honolulu, the family lights stay on because of sponsors like GoDaddy.com. And if you get there to their checkout counter, use my promo code Todd. That'll save you 10% on non-domain orders. Geek5 will save you 15% on orders $20 or more. Todd20 will save you 20% on a 1-year shared hosting account. So consider GoDaddy for your sponsoring or for your online needs. And if you need to check out all my codes, you can find that at geeknewscentral.com/GoDaddy for a comprehensive list of codes that you can use over at GoDaddy.com. Well, lots going on here. But I want to take just a second on a more serious note. Today, I heard a story, and this is completely non-tech related. I heard a story as I was driving from a client back to the hotel about this 4-year-old that apparently in Utah, I don't know if you've heard about this story about this 4-year-old who essentially was murdered, tortured, and murdered. It's just, it is a sad state of affairs. It really affected me hearing this story. And they were pretty graphic on what they told, and I just can't see how any parent can allow or would allow or would do something like this to a child. It just I don't know if you've heard about this story. It will shake you to its core. It's the absolute worst, but it's crazy. But I'm going to tell you the father who sent the 4-year-old to his mother out of New Jersey, I guess. My heart goes out to him. But oh my goodness, unbelievable story, and it just shows you there's still so much evil in the world, and I just don't get it. I really don't. As a parent of 4 children, it just doesn't make any sense to me. It really, really doesn't. So anyway, I just had to comment on that because it was just so over the top. It was just unbelievable. Really, really was. Okay, let's go ahead and switch topics here. Hey, I was said on the last show I was going to experiment with some green screen. The green screen is back in the corner of the hotel room, and what I try to do is try to get it set up in my virtual set. And really what it is I need about a green screen that's about this much wider, about a foot wider on either side, because it's just not enough. It's one of those little portable jobs, and it just wasn't enough area to do what I wanted to do. So but I will say it's pretty cool from what I was able to play with. When we get back in Honolulu, I'll get a green screen ordered, and we'll play with that sometime and have a little fun with it. But I did over the weekend, and I had a great time playing it. And so simple. I mean, the TriCaster makes it so easy to do green screen. I thought it was going to be this difficult thing. Keying the camera, or actually keying the system to actually do what it's supposed to do for the green screen took like 10 seconds. And totally amazing. But we'll get to that when we get back to Honolulu.